In this very short video, I'd like to talk you through a limiting reagent problem that's combined with a percent yield. I've tried to scaffold the completion of this question, and I wanted to make sure that you see how to fill out the table that I provided. So here's a reaction between rubidium and magnesium chloride. You're given masses of both. And so therefore, we need to determine, based on both of those masses, what mass of product would be produced if all of the mass was used. And whichever produces the smallest mass of product, well, that will be our limiting reagent. So you can see I've already started to complete the table. I've indicated the mass of the rubidium, the mass of the magnesium chloride. I've inputted their molar masses, and I ask you to use the provided molar masses so that we end up with the same digits at the end. Now, the idea is that we're going to convert both the rubidium and the magnesium chloride's masses to the corresponding mole. Then we use the mole ratio in the balanced equation, and then we're trying to determine how much magnesium will be produced. So I've also inserted the magnesium molar mass. Now, in terms of the mole ratio, you can see that for every 2 rubidium, 1 magnesium is formed. And so therefore we would do this. So 1 mole of magnesium is produced from 2 rubidium. In terms of the magnesium chloride, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So we complete that. I've already got the molar masses. Now, if we calculate how much rubidium will be produced, we find that it's 0.7115 grams. And then finally, if we calculate how much magnesium is produced from the magnesium chloride, it's 0.8799 grams. One of the things that you should be careful of when you input values is make sure there's no space at the beginning of the number. And if the number is less than 1, be sure to include the 0. So I hope it's pretty clear to you that our rubidium is the limiting reagent. So therefore, we would expect, in terms of a theoretical yield, 0.7115 grams. So down here, we indicate which reagent is limiting and which reagent is in excess. So you simply type in limiting reagent, and then over here, you type in excess. So it's just to make clear which is which. And then finally, percent yield. Now we're told that only 0.5789 grams is recovered. So that's the actual mass, and then down here we put the theoretical mass. So 7,115 grams. And then this is multiplied by 100%. And in the end, we'll find that we're actually producing 81.36%. I'm paying attention to significant figures. So essentially 4 sig figs, 4 sig figs, 4 sig figs in terms of the mass of the product. The actual mass recovered is 4 sig figs. With any luck, I've got this correct. I hope this has been helpful in seeing how to complete a limiting reagent problem using the scaffolded approach in OpenOChem.